Hello, La Suerte Dance School. Michal and Anna. Welcome to another episode in which we are going to talk about how to run a dance school. You might think or is it a clickbait title? Do they really think that this might be over? We've been running La Suerte for 10 years, nearly 10 years. And there are, always ups and downs. And now we are facing another moment when it's definitely very, very difficult, and we are going to explain you why. We will tell you also how we are planning to deal with it, and we are making this video because we learned in the past that if there is a difficult situation around our adventure with La Suerte, it is a good idea to share these problems, because there are many people who are a lot smarter than us and they might have better ideas and better solutions than our own. You probably noticed that prices of everything around are skyrocketing at the moment, and it's not any different with our business. The costs of running business are going crazy, like crazy. When we talk about the rent, we got the news that it will grow by, watch it, 152%. 152% extra, yeah? So I can probably give you some rough numbers. We are currently paying nearly £2,000 a month to rent a studio, which I think is quite expensive anyway. And now they want to more than double that, yeah. So we'll be reaching nearly 5,000 a month just rent. On top of that, the electricity bills will quadruple. Yeah, obviously now we have summer, so we are not using any heating, so it's okay. But imagine in winter, that might be another, I don't know, probably around £2,000 roughly. Yeah, so imagine you have, I don't know, £6,500, £7,000 costs every month. And then you ask yourself question, is it worth running at all? Is it not better to move all operation online, for example, have zero costs, do a lot less work? Yeah, probably you guys who are watching us online, you would be happy with that, because you would get so many more videos from us. We could do more one-to-one classes with you. Like sometimes we have to reject, unfortunately, private classes from you guys, like Zoom classes, because we simply don't have time. But then there is the other side of it, yeah. So the community around La Suerte. The question is the local community going to stick with us? And basically everything what we do has this very strong emotional aspect, but at the same time it has to add up financially, yeah? So the question is not only whether people who are joining our classes like them, but whether they are willing to pay for them. And unfortunately, if we want to continue, we cannot keep prices the same as we have them now. We'll have to raise them. Now, it would be super unreasonable, or it's basically impossible to rise prices by 150%. This is madness, yeah? Now the cost of class 1 hour is £6. To keep this idea, we have to bring it up to 15. This is the scale that we are talking about, eh? So obviously we can't do that. I don't believe that there is a space for that. So we have to find different solutions. We have to find different ideas. We found already few. It's not like we didn't expect the prices to rise. We didn't expect them to go that much. Yeah? Like we're thinking like super bad negative scenario would be 100% up, but actually we were even not close. We know that majority of places around us, in Manchester, they charge already around £8 per class. I heard from people who went to the south of England, like even somebody went to visit Bath recently, and they said that they charge £10 per class, and people are running them in pubs and bars, so obviously they don't have the same costs as us. Now, another option for us would be to move to the pub or bar, but do we really want that? Like, that's exactly not what we wanted to do. Does Manchester not deserve to have a dance studio? This is a ridiculous idea, yeah? Manchester is a huge city, and I know that this problem that we are talking about now It's not only Manchester, it's not only, even not only UK. I've seen one of my friends from Poland who runs a dance studio was bringing up more or less the same problems, yeah, that they were hit with bills that were exceeding massively their turnover. So like, where do you go from there? Do you say like, okay, this is enough? Or you're finding different ways to finance it. And I was asking, like, should we really reveal how much we pay and so on? But obviously, you can open some websites that are listing commercial properties in Manchester, and you'll see what are the rents like. And obviously, some of you could say, like, why won't you find another one? So I would say, good luck.
Yeah, have a look, see if you can find us anything cheaper.
Yeah. Maybe you have access to something that we could use. Then we are very happy. We would be very happy to work with you. But yeah, realistically, we've seen what are the prices like on the market, and again, they are just growing and growing and growing. And there is not much we can do. And then you could say like, oh, but you should be protected somehow by your contract. And actually, contract is constructed in a way that they can change the rent basing on the current market situation. Yeah, it's very dodgy, but at the same time, our landlords have protected themselves. Yeah, like everybody. I mean, it's basically the fight between the small ones and the big one. Yeah, so the big one always has better lawyers, better arrangements, better contracts, and so on. You know how it works. So, what we are planning to do in general, I don't want to say that we are going to give up. I hope we are not. I honestly do. So for the next month, we're going to play with ideas, find as many different solutions as we can. And like I said, we started preparing ourselves earlier. We knew that things like that might happen, and we started working on that earlier. Because of that, we are transforming into a community interest company. That's how we call it. Yeah, community interest company. And because of that, we'll have some different forms of financing available for La Suerte, especially that we work for community. Yeah? This is exactly what we were always doing. We never got any benefits out of it, but we worked hard in the background, especially Anna did. She did a lot of work to form this new type of operation, and because of that we'll be able to apply for some grants, and that might help, but that is only how you call it, drop in the ocean, raindrop in the ocean, how you call this in English?
Yeah, drop in the ocean.
Yeah, so that's a drop in the ocean. Yeah, so ocean is now very, very big, and we have to basically try to gather this money. So unfortunately, the bad news is that we'll have to put prices up. We'll try to do it as low as possible, but we'll have to put them up. But if you want, you can still buy passes for the current prices till the end of the month, so till the end of July. What date is today, Anna? We have 20th, so you have 11 more days to buy as many as you want.
I remember once we did an open day, and on our open days we give was it 10% discount? And one of our students literally bought about 10 passes, didn't he?
Yeah,
because we let him put, you know, the consecutive dates on, but he bought like 10 passes up front.
Yes, exactly. So you are welcome to do that if you want to buy multiple passes in advance. You can do this for the same price as we have now. And unfortunately, from 1st of August we'll have to put the prices up. There is not much we can do about it. We hope that you will stick to us. I spoke to one of our students and he said like, oh, if you have to put prices up, I'll eat a bit less, but I'll keep coming to salsa. We were wondering, because obviously salsa is like addition to your life for many of you, yeah? So it's kind of easy to drop an addition, and that is in theory the easiest money that you could save. But I know that for many of you this is basically the place to go after work, yeah? Or you are working from home and you need the contact with people.
Community that we
exactly.
have here, yeah.
So this is the main thing. This is the main thing. Like, we don't want to abandon community, and we hope that community will not abandon us. Yeah, we're willing to take the risk. We're willing to work hard. We're not afraid of hard work. We've been doing this for now months and months and months. During the COVID, we managed to survive. Now another.
It's like. Jump, jump, jump.
Jump. We call it jump. We call it slap. Like.
Now I'm like a board game that we have to jump over another obstacle.
Yeah, exactly. We managed to go through COVID. We survived that, mainly thanks to you as well. There were many of you who really were part of this rescue plan, let's call it this way, during the COVID, and obviously now we have to do it again. And the problem now is because it's more long term. We know that this situation will be our reality, and it will be our long term reality. This is another thing to consider. My biggest concern, I will not lie to you, is that lockdown situation will happen. That would basically, with rent like that, it would kill us. There is no doubt about it. It will be poof, that's it. So I hope that they will not lock us down anymore. If they don't, I think we will be able to carry on. Especially that, you know, after we were able to restart our classes, we had numbers on classes that we never experienced before.
Yeah. The highest we've ever had.
Yeah, they were we had the busiest classes ever. Now summer is going on. Normally summer you feel a drop, and obviously we feel a drop at the moment as well, but it's still quite good. Like, I know that some of you might think like, oh, it's becoming quiet, because you remember this massive classes that we had, but you'll see September will come and you'll be in shock. You'll be shocked how many people are coming to classes again. So we know that this works. Yeah, we've done this so many years in the past. We know that this is a bit seasonal business as well. So like summer comes, it slows down a bit. Then September, October, boom, another massive boost. January, New Year resolutions, boost again, and it grows. So obviously that's not a problem. Like I say, the problem might be if they don't allow us to work. I hope that this will never happen. At the same time, we are obviously pushing and boosting our online activity. So again, big thank you to everybody who supports us through YouTube. I know you can pay $4.99 a month and you can be our member, and every little counts. You know, like if, let's say, 100 people pays £5, this is already 500. This is already a bit push forward. Yeah, obviously we still have the Patreon open. You can support us this way as well. Like I said, we do online classes. If you want to have a Zoom class with us, any topic that we are covering on our online videos, you can do that as well. You can support us through PayPal if you think that the content that we are producing is good. We appreciate all the donations, and yeah, big thanks to everybody who already done it, because again, this is helping us to not only run these online classes, but also to run face-to-face classes. This is exactly what we were thinking about when we created this title. Is this the end of face-to-face classes as we always imagined them? Yeah, when people come to the dance studio, they dance together, they meet each other. Like, I didn't ever do episode from inside of La Suerte. I should have done it, because it's so much more than just dance classes here. We have pool tables, we do barbecues.
We have the old YouTube video that more than just a dance school.
Yeah, that's about I was in the first building, I think.
Yeah, in our first building.
Yeah,
it was a good video. That I like that video.
We used to even play football outside of our venue. So there are many aspects, and I know that many of you make the best friends here. Yeah. And
find partners here.
Find partners here as well.
We've had a few La Suerte babies too.
Yes. So from that point of view, you can say that the business is very successful. But again, part of success of the business is its financing, and we are very happy with your personal growth and with your personal successes, but the most important aspect of it would be whether our customers are willing to pay for it, and that's why we create this video. I hope again that you will stick with us. I promised to make this video relatively short, but we wanted to explain you why the prices have to go up. And again, even I know that everything goes up, and you might think like, oh, you know, like salsa up as well, like, oh, it doesn't cost anything, it's just like somebody comes, does an hour of work, and unfortunately that's not entirely true. I mean, that's not true at all. I believe that we are people who spend the biggest amount of money on salsa in Manchester ever in history, you know? I was thinking that how much money potentially we have spent on salsa, so on running business. Yeah? I don't think anybody is close. We are talking like hundred thousands of pounds. Hundred thousands. Anyway, I think we'll leave it here. If you have some brilliant ideas, or if you have any ideas, leave us a comment, or you can write to us personally as well. That's fine. If you don't want to write it in public, it's perfectly fine. You can drop us a message through Facebook. You can send us email if you want. Basically, any way to contact us is good. We wanted to create this video basically to reach you, because we learned before that you have good ideas, or you have good contacts, or you know things that we don't know, and even when it's not very comfortable for us to talk about all these financial sides, I think it's quite important, and it's again, we are working as a community. We want you to be part of this community, and again, if you have some thoughts, ideas, you know about something, give us a shout. We appreciate all of it. You can obviously leave a comment, like, subscribe and press the bell. Next time we'll come back with a dance class, so there will be more dance classes on our channel. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye bye.